Welcome to HITshow, your go-to source for today's leading healthcare business headlines. I'm your host, RHONDA Brooks. It's Thursday, December 4th, 2025, and today the theme is trust. Trusting what we see, what we hear, what we sign, and increasingly, what the machines are generating. We've got a new warning about AI-powered scams aimed at hospitals, a watchdog report tied to ACA subsidy fraud risk, a lab divestiture that signals where systems are drawing their boundaries, a major tracker settlement that's a wake-up call for digital governance, a rapid AI rollout inside a hospital, and a quick note on where federal AI expectations are heading. We start with a new warning for hospital leaders. AI is making old-school scams hit harder and feel more convincing. Anika Shah reports.
The American Hospital Association is warning healthcare organizations about scams that use AI-generated voices, video, and other deepfake techniques to impersonate executives, internal staff, or vendors. The operational takeaway is simple. Don't rely on someone spotting the fake. Build verification into the workflow, especially for finance, HR, and procurement, with callback rules, second channel confirmation, and approval limits that can't be overridden by urgency.
Because the new scam standard isn't perfect, it's real enough at the wrong moment.
Exactly.
Next, a federal watchdog warning about fraud risk tied to enhanced ACA subsidies. Here's Xavier Banks.
The Government Accountability Office is raising concerns that enhanced ACA subsidies and the controls around them create fraud risk, and it's urging stronger oversight. For health systems, the downstream issue is coverage instability. When policy and enforcement tighten or shift, patients can churn, confusion rises, and you feel it in access, billing disputes, and uncompensated care pressure. The executive lens here is operational. If coverage gets shakier, the front end and the revenue cycle both get heavier.
Washington's story that turns into a waiting room and call center story.
Every time.
Thanks, Xavier. Now Logan Stokes brings us a deal that says a lot about strategy choices health systems are making.
Thanks, Rhonda. Community Health Systems is selling select ambulatory outreach lab assets to LabCorp for $194 million in cash. This fits a broader pattern, systems deciding what they truly want to own and operate, and what they'd rather partner on for scale and margin predictability. Outreach labs can be valuable, but they also demand logistics, pricing power, and volume consistency. This is back to core, and it's also back to certainty.
Focus wins when complexity starts taxing the whole enterprise.
Exactly.
Thanks, Logan. Still ahead, a major privacy settlement that every health system should treat as a tracker and pixel wake-up call, and a real-world example of AI shipping fast inside a hospital. We'll be right back.
HITshow is made possible by EY, a globally connected, multidisciplinary professional services organization driven by innovation and action for the long term. An optimistic future where business, people, society, and the planet thrive. EY can help you shape the future with confidence.
Welcome back. You're listening to HITshow. This next one is a reminder that privacy risk doesn't always come from where you expect. Here's Jade Romero.
Kaiser Permanente agreed to a class action settlement tied to allegations involving online tracking technologies, tools used for analytics and marketing, and whether data was shared with third parties. The settlement is about $46 million, with some coverage noting it could rise depending on fees and other components. The leadership takeaway is that marketing tech can become a clinical brand risk fast. Health systems need clear governance over what trackers exist, what data flows, and who approves changes across digital properties.
In healthcare, the website isn't just a website.
Exactly.
Thanks for that, Jade. Now to the kind of AI story operators actually want: fast rollout and practical impact. Nate Collier has this one.
Tampa General Hospital worked with HITshow to roll out AI voice agents in about 3 months, targeting patient access and contact center workflows. It's the play many systems want: automate high-volume routing and FAQs, then keep humans focused on complex and sensitive cases. The success metric is not "we deployed AI." It's whether wait times fall, abandonment drops, and escalation is clean when the system hits something it can't confidently handle.
The handoff is the whole game.
Indeed it is.
And finally, a quick marker from the federal side. Peter Betterworth reports.
HHS is rolling out an AI strategy that signals where expectations are headed on governance and responsible use. Even if it's high level, it matters because it shapes procurement language, compliance posture, and what vendors will claim next year. The practical takeaway for health systems is move fast, but make sure you can document oversight, monitor performance, and justify how AI is used in real workflows.
Build it and be able to defend it.
That's it.
Okay, bright spot time. And today, it's a forward-looking one. AI's creative era in cancer care. Jalen Cross has this one.
RHONDA, the shift is real. AI isn't only speeding up slide review anymore, it's starting to extract actionable insight directly from routine H&E images, predicting tumor behavior, estimating treatment response, and even helping explain why some therapies fail. One example is 4DPath, which says its platform predicted response in early-stage triple-negative breast cancer using digitized baseline biopsy images in a clinical trial dataset. And it did it just from pre-treatment tissue alone. The bigger story is the trend. Routine pathology becomes a predictive sensor, not just a diagnostic snapshot. For 2026, here are the two signals to watch. First, more image-first biomarkers that don't require new specimen workflows. Second, more pressure on reproducibility and explainability because oncology leaders will demand tools they can trust across sites.
The headline is predictive insight from what hospitals already have. Very interesting. Thanks, Jalen. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on HITshow. If you liked these stories, please follow us on LinkedIn and check out our in-depth feature videos on HIT.show. HITshow, your go-to source for healthcare business news, can be found all the places where podcasts are heard. Please join us again tomorrow for the latest headlines in healthcare. HITshow is made possible by Kimchi. Transform your team with an agentic AI workforce that creates, optimizes, and distributes marketing content while keeping the human touch. For an AI workforce powered by you, kimchi.com.
And by Ovation. Built on Epic and integrated with your existing care pathways, Ovation offers virtual first care that is entirely human, connecting patients to the health systems they trust. That's Ovation.